This video is by Straight Goods News. SGNews.ca.
Canada Health Coalition is on Parliament Hill today about the 2014 health report. Why are you here today?
Well, this is National Medicare Week, so we designated Tuesday, December 4th as National Medicare Day on the Hill to meet with federal members of Parliament. So we have Canadians from across Canada meeting with them. And we also commissioned a national poll from Nanos Research asking the question, do you think the federal government has a key leadership role in securing the future of energy? And close to 90% of Canadians responded yes. And the second question we asked, do you think the federal government has a leadership role to protect access to care regardless of where you live? And again, 95% of Canadians said yes. So Canadians expect federal leadership. We're here on the Hill to look for federal leadership in healthcare.
What do you think is happening though in terms of the federal government? Do you think the leadership is there?
Total abdication of leadership. We heard today in question period when the health minister was asked by the opposition parties, the line is healthcare is provincial, which is a half-truth. Healthcare is a shared jurisdiction, and they're dropping the ball in terms of their responsibilities. They have legislative duties, they have federal legislation to uphold, and they're pretending everything's provincial.
How is the federal government paving the way for healthcare privatization?
Well, for one thing, they're not enforcing the Canada Health Act in terms of extra billing and queue jumping. That's clear violation, and that's an example of letting privatization emerge, even when it breaks the law and creates barriers to access for Canadians. So that's one example. They're also claiming that they're encouraging provinces to experiment with private delivery, even though they know it's more expensive. So there's a couple of examples of how they're encouraging privatization.
Do you think there's any cracks in federal Conservative caucus solidarity on this?
Well, yes. When you meet Conservatives individually, when you get down to the practicalities, do you think seniors should be cared for with home care? Yes. Do you think we should have drug insurance? Yes. So on the day-to-day practicalities, they're not far apart, but there's this central control in this government where the Prime Minister writes everybody's lines and they claim it's provincial. So what's really needed is the public to push back really strongly. They respond to public pressure. And so we need much more political activity by Canadians to insist that they get leadership from the federal government.